you guys. So we have another spread I back to do and another one today. Okay. So of course we have the divine collective, divine feminine, divine masculine on this side. And we have the karmics on this side. I like to save the best for last. So let's just start over here per usual because these karmics have such a messy mess going on per their usual, I wanted to say demographic. Isn't well, that's geographic is location. Demographics. That's confirmation with a 3 on the notification. So geographics, maybe they're on the East Coast. The East Coast came up earlier. Demographics, it's a lot of brown cards, no disrespect. Maybe somebody's brown skin, red bone, demographics. I think there is the color white in here somewhere. So anyway, let's proceed, y'all. So this spread is a little crazy. It's piggybacking off some of the energy I felt earlier. So this could be a combined reading from earlier, like a part 2 and or similar situation, another part of the collective. Okay, so another part of the karmic collective, maybe same, another part of the divine, that's a divine karmic. Oh my gosh, maybe somebody was divine, the karmic collective, and became karmic. But as far as the divine feminine, divine masculine goes, all right. So let's start with the first card. Silence is an answer sometimes. So silence being an answer for you guys sometimes. I feel like I feel like your karmic people in this reading are being silent, trying to vigilantly protect themselves, confirmation, and you are using silence as vigilant protection as well. But these people are trying to stay silent about some things that it seems probably can't be kept quiet amongst the East Coast. So let's keep this going. Confirmation on the East Coast. Double confirmation. God damn, these people are stragglers, y'all. Okay, they are stragglers. So confirmation on the he was divine. Confirmation again. Damn. Damn. Shit, we barely instant reading. What's it? 212 on the timer. And we got probably over 4 confirmations. 444 is a big number here. 222 is a big number here. And right now we're on 222 on the timer. Oh my goodness. So he was divine. Maybe this is an ex of yours, an ex twin flame, fallen twin flame, false twin flame that came out in the reading earlier. Jezebel spirit, abandonment issues, gang stalking, STDs. They're dirty. They may be part of a cult. They did it for clout, okay? So it's giving fatal attraction, run, 911, 911 confirmation on that. They are acting out of character, so just make sure divine collective, divine feminine, and divine masculine, you beware. It's some crazy bitches out here as well. So dark, nasty, filthy. Warning, they harvest energy from pregnancies that they've lost. They neglect kids. They sex traffic possibly. They deal with incest. Maybe some people in their family have Down syndrome. This could be a father, brother, sister, or a mother figure that you know. They are upset. You will not fold. Okay, double confirmation on the East Coast in the reading. It said Philadelphia. Philly came out. Maybe somebody's adopted from Philly or a coach maybe adopted somebody. There is a coach involved in this reading. The coach in this reading, or possibly, I feel like these might be 2 different people, but the coach obviously could be a leader in the community or coming off as one. But there is a false community leader that is demonic, fake personality, breeds hate, and they lie. They could have CPS, child welfare issues, or they may have divine chosen, the ones of you that have children, that you guys might be from the East Coast, of the East Coast, have East Coast, and if this resonates with you, maybe they tried to give you CPS troubles. They did a fraud plot, because they are demons. Beware, death, will kill / fake death, confirmation for any kind of money. So this came out in the earlier reading, not necessarily this card, but definitely a plot. They were upset that you were still alive and you made it out. Okay, so I am grateful for that. God is happy about that. God made sure you were safe. The archangels are protecting you. Amen, amen, amen. So they have fake social medias. They're doing gossip, ID theft. They're shamed and friendless. So maybe this fake community leader or people within this fake community that said that this person you used to deal with, possibly part of a cult. Maybe this community leader is like a cult leader, but they were orchestrating gang stalking and confirmation, fake identity. Maybe they did fake social medias of you and they tried to bribe, I'm hearing. They tried to slander, I'm hearing. Now, they did all this, honestly, because they're jealous. They're attracted to you, collective. And on the opposite side, it says knowing you don't want them because they the devil. They're being spiritually dog walked right now, possibly physically as well. I just heard with a hearty laugh. They have intense energy behind all this because they know it's too late. And Divine Collective, I think this is where you step into the karmic notion. You're saying goodbye. They needed an energy, or they needed a battery. They're an energy drainer. So these people, this coach, this community leader, your ex, however, they're all affiliated. You needed vigilant protection from these people because they apparently were trying to fake your death or say you were dead or plot your death in some type of way. Excuse the cards, it's getting messy. As this reading is going, it's getting messy. So, it says, a crazy motherfucker, beware. False expectations, illusions, old info, outdated, uses love to be fatal. So you needed vigilant protection possibly from a love bomber or a community of love bombers. Yes, oh my goodness. 555 on the timer, greedy ass liars. 555, change, transitions. 15 as well in the tarot is the devil card. These people are greedy ass liars. Now, they want to talk to you, but it's to make you shut up. They don't want you to talk. So maybe you already know intuitively about this. Maybe you are, like myself, on a platform speaking about your story. You're giving your testimony. Maybe you're another spiritualist. Maybe you're just talking in the community amongst other people. But either way, they're being exposed. And this undivine dude that's connected to all this shit, possibly born and raised in Philly, from Philly, some sort of affiliation with Philly, definitely big East Coast energy that came out earlier. Triple confirmation with the tri-state area, which would also be, for all of you guys who aren't familiar with the East Coast, that would be New Jersey, Delaware, and I just wanted to say the DMV. So DC, Virginia, and Maryland, the DMV area could have something to do with this as well. But the tri-state area is New Jersey, New York, and Delaware. They're losing it all. Okay, they may have to take Uber or Lyft. They may not have a car right now. This card is, I am a stranger in a strange place, but God is with me. I will dwell in the house of the Lord. Now, this card was in reverse, so God is not with them. They are not dwelling in the house of the Lord. But I feel like for us divine collectives, even if we're strangers where we're going, it becomes a sacred place because we are definitely divine and we carry God with us. This person from your past, or these people, are still two-timers, or they were two-timers. Their methods of gang stalking and all this defaming character, they're still stuck in 2000, 2006. It said they were outdated. They were doing nasty stuff raw. They ate the I ate ass face. They having a health scare because of secrets they did under the moon, and a big storm is brewing. This storm, or what's going on with the karma or whatever they did, could have happened 1 to 6 months ago, could be occurring between now and 1 and 6 months, 3 months, 12 days, 6 weeks. Won't happen. Now this, I feel like what they're plotting against you won't happen. But this is the time frame that good things will be happening to Divine Collective, and this is the time frame of things happening to them. I said the color white was involved in some way. Somebody have a white car. Somebody could be of white race. Because Divine Collective, you're in bliss. Meanwhile, these people abused money and power. They tried to job sabotage you. They did this by way of gang stalking tactics, which is illegal. FBI, CIA, Homeland, local authorities of the East Coast tri-state area. I'm sure there are different gang stalking units. Please make sure these people are locked up and charged to the highest level of authority of that they can be charged. And you guys can definitely get civil attorneys and sue these people, because a part of the gang stalking was slander and heavy defamation of character, civil lawsuits. They might have did this about Facebook, on Facebook, but irregardless, social media and fake profiles and platforms have something big to do with this. Some of you guys might be content creators. Some of you guys may just have a good presence. Some of you guys may have a face card that never motherfucking declines, and they just haters. There was never a baby, so maybe somebody said they was pregnant. There was a betrayal, deep, unforgivable, criminal, immoral. They are now current day, the Walking Dead. Get I can't even remember. And get your body, get your toddy. I don't know, but listen, they the Walking Dead, so it's just call the police, okay? They're eating very badly. They're soulless. They're evil and toxic and want things they did not give, which is closure, love, loyalty, and they wanted clout. They're now in a crash and burn situation, crashing out current day right now. They're going through tower moments, or they will be. They're telling all the tales. Hold on, they're telling all of the tall tales, fairy tales, selling dreams, slander, and defamation. Double confirmation on that. They're having mental challenges about this. These numbers could be dates of births, year of births, or ages of birth. So there could be children involved that are between the ages of 8, 11, and 12. There's somebody involved that's 35, 53, born in 89 or 98. Somebody 59, born in 95. I hope nobody's 95 years old acting like this dumbass shit. But if it's a cult or a group, who knows? 72, 27, 28, and 82. Now, these parties involved also could be having STIs, STDs, reckless sex with all parties. They are whores and they have herpes, double confirmation on the STDs. HIV and AIDS came out earlier in within a family and cult unit amongst the East Coast for Delaware and down south, spreading to Georgia in the earlier live. If you definitely need to check that out, if any of this resonates, I definitely would. Even if it don't resonate, hey, check it out for fun and see what other motherfucking people is doing, because people are weird. Okay, watch your back. Fight, beware, cleanse now, rage, dirty contracts in the 3D and the 5D. It's clickbait. So again, with this clickbait, they're doing a lot of online weird shit. 21 plus people may be involved, or 21 plus activities. So 888 is karma and dharma. They're saying, sorry, I'm sorry, can we talk? They're lonely and in despair. They really just want the karma to stop. Trigger, beware. They are lying, hiding their sexual health. Back up. Triple confirmation on the unhealthy STDs. They are lonely about this. Oh shit, I forgot this card was here too. Now we have quadruple confirmation. So herpes came out, health scare came out, HIV, HPV, blood disease, AIDS. They are dirty, dirty contracts. This might be one of the divine collectives, male or female, karmic copycat ass bitch, no gender. So they took hold on, it says the devil took them. I can't read it all the way, y'all, because one, I'm not blind, right? 11:55 on the timers. I say that angel number called out to me to be important, but because there's like, y'all can't see it because I'm the moderator, whatever you want to call it, right? So I have all these options on my screen, which is blocking some of the words. The devil took them, children sick due to parents' actions unforgivable. Sadly enough, there's a confirmation there. So there may be some children involved, right? When we talked about those ages. So Divine Collective, you may sadly identify these people by the fact that they are now in bad health and they look sick, or they will soon. Their children, maybe have somehow had an accident, I heard, or be in bad health, or be on the decline of some regard, even in a mental capacity, which is very sad when karma hits the kids. Confirmation is so fucking tragic. So I pray for these kids that are going through karma due to their parents' unforgivable actions and fucking malice natures. I'm not going to continue with the reading live here after hearing that 1246. I don't want to repeat what I just heard, because I don't, even though I'm giving the reading, and I think karma is true retribution and God dishes out what exactly, because only he truly knows what people deserve. It's really fucking foul to me that an adult would take things so motherfucking far that their children would be harmed in a way that either I heard, cannot come back from, and or are having a mental decline. I have a child myself. I couldn't imagine doing anything to purposefully or do something to someone else that would inflict pain that would end up hurting my child. I don't roll like that. I know the Divine Chosen Collective don't roll like that. It's not something that we are into. We don't want to harm anybody, yet alone children. So just be careful as the year is wrapping up. This is a karmic year of karmic endings and cycle endings. This is the year of the 9, but please be super conscious going into forward motion with yourself, that in order to stay of divinity, you never go out your way to promote malice to any party for any motherfucking reason. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. And if ain't nobody did some shit to you, confirmation. God said don't fucking do it to them, because now these sick fucking people, and it's a multitude of the adults involved, okay? Multitude of them involved. They fucking children is sick. Some of the adult children is sick that didn't have nothing to do with this, and they're small children, and it's absolutely terrible. You see how this is lining up? Some of these people and their children are in bad health by way of accidents, by way of sickness, by way of return to sender sickness spells. They send all types of madness, and it's fucking sickening to me. I don't want to mix this karmic reading energy in this live with the Divine Collective Chosen reading, because it is a blissful reading. So I will come back to deliver that at a later date this evening, or possibly on a different platform. But this message did have to get out. Some people are wondering why some children randomly have fallen ill, and I did hear there was a fatal loss within the karmic collective of their children. I do apologize, karmic or not. Who wants to take that type of L? Y'all, please stop. hurting other people. It's not worth it. It's damn sure not worth it to your kids or for your fucking kids. And if you don't know how to live for yourself, you better pray to God that you figure out how to live for your children.